Will Ferrell or Chad Smith? It's a game I've lost many times, I can tell you that. But today, we are definitely going to be able to tell the difference between the two, because the skills needed to do what he is about to do today, guys, sorry, Will Ferrell just does not have. Today, we're going to be checking out Chad Smith in a Drumeo video, guys, and his performance of Bring Me the Horizon. And this is a first-time take. Really intriguing series here from Drumeo. We did one of their videos before, and it blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. Check it out if you guys have not seen it before. Make sure you guys check out the video. It was incredible. Without further ado, guys, let's get into it, shall we?
You're gonna give me another one?
That...
Oh, come on.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Check this out. Bring Me the Horizon.
Who the f is that?
That's why we chose it.
Bring me the horizon.
I don't know the movie.
Here we go. Okay.
I'm with you, Chad.
Let's get back to shit that I know, okay?
Well, you're in luck because we're gonna do one more.
Here we go. Okay. What do you got?
So last time we gave you 30 seconds to Mars, and clearly it wasn't difficult enough.
What the f was that?
This was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
So,
Again,
you're
if
gonna
you
give me
guys haven't
another
seen the video,
one?
check it
Oh,
out.
come on.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Check this out.
Check this out.
What the fuck is your...
What is this? If there was a like a non-verbal moment of someone saying what the it was right there. You could see him literally say it in his brain and his lips. Yep. See, I feel like this section would be brought back a little bit. Nice fill. And then in this section, what's amazing is he's just making this up as he goes. What's he gonna do for the bridge? Yeah, okay, here we go. A little bit of symbol experimentation.
I'm scared to get close. I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel at all.
I like that. Starting simple and then doing some fill on the higher tone. I like it. Yeah, I love that. Snare for your break. So I to be clear, I have never heard this song before. I don't know what the original part sounds like. To me, he's nailing the rhythm pattern and the accent pattern really, really well with this. I love that he's relying on the toms as his main source of material and using the snare just for his breaks and or fills, and occasional accents too with the snare. Like that whole aspect of it is great. I'm a little. Just with the way this song sounds, I'm surprised there's not more cymbals in it. Again, I've never heard the song. I have no idea what it sounds like. But I would suspect, I'm intrigued to see if there's a lot more cymbal usage when we hear the actual real version of this. But he's nailing so much of the thing. Again, and for him to do this this is the first time he's heard this song. Like it's easy for me to go in and hear it and be like, yeah, I can hear what it should sound like. It's a whole other thing for me to go in and play it on the first take like this. It's just crazy.
That wasn't so bad.
So that's the
No.
end? Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that's the approach at all,
There's not a lot
but it
of
just seemed kind of like a good tribally thing would go with that.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
So,
boom, yeah.
do you know the band or the song? You recognize who that was?
Ministry?
No, good guess. Bring Me the Horizon.
Who the fuck is that?
That's why we chose it. That's Matt Nichols on drums.
Okay.
And we'll play the original right
Let
now.
me hear what he did. Something,
Yeah.
something good.
so way simpler, yeah. He tends to overplay from what we saw in the first video.
Oh.
Way simpler, yeah. More cymbals, yeah. He's got some hi-hat in there, though. He's using a lot of hi-hat, but he's not playing yet. He's like... Now there's no hi-hat. Yeah, now he's got it. Well, but now he's just making it up. Yeah, there's that. I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't added that. You hear the hi-hat. It's really subtle. It's very, very subtle, but you hear it in the background. It's his first playthrough. It was definitely missing cymbal. I could tell. It's just a very subtle cymbal. It feels almost more like a shaker in the background. Oh, I like that solo. And now he's got it down a little bit. That's cool. Oh, he's the cowbell.
I mean, that song definitely needs. That's cool. I like that. What are they called? New Horizon? What?
Bring me the horizon.
Bring me the horizon.
Figure we give you one that was maybe a little bit less emo.
It's some kind of emo thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. What is that? Wait. Yeah, no, that was cool.
Nice.
And cool, like, I mean, the drums are huge sounding.
Yeah.
That helps. But like, cool parts. Like, yeah, well orchestrated. Yeah.
Do you find with the Chili Peppers, when you're coming up with parts, are they mostly coming up through just jamming, or are you orchestrating parts that you want to play on specific songs, or is it mostly just a jam?
When we come up with parts for Chili Peppers, a lot of it comes from improvisation. So we just get in a room, not much bigger than this, and we jam. You know, somebody starts a riff or a drum beat or whatever, and some songs come that way, come with a cool part, and everybody kind of looks at everybody like, that's pretty cool, and see if we can get something to go from there. But no, yeah, in general, there's not really one way that it comes, but somebody may bring an idea and thinking it's going to sound like this, and it ends up, you know, once you present it to the other guys in the band, it completely changes. An example of that would be on our Stadium Arcadium record, John had been listening to, I think, like a or maybe a Wu-Tang Clan or a Public Enemy record all weekend, and one of the prevalent beats on it was boom, 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 boom.
It's like,
It sounds good to this mic too. And he wrote the riff to Danny California. And he brought it into rehearsal, and he said, "Yeah, I got this thing, you know." And he did. He sang it. He went, "Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool."
The beat that I think, like, it's like boom, boom, and of course, my version sounds like, you know, so I play it and it sounds,
cool to hear,
all of a
like,
sudden it went from Wu-Tang to fucking Sweet Home Alabama. You know, but what, you know, happens when, and it's not like, no, it has to be that, like, everyone's thing and what we do and how we do it is embraced, you know. It's great. There's no ego. We try everything. Even if we think it's gonna suck, you just try it, because sometimes when you're open to new ideas, it changes. Like, I'll play something and someone will suggest, what if you do it like this, or more toms, or what if it had less this, or whatever, and then I do my own version of it, and then that triggers them to play something different, and that may trigger the other person to play something different. So it's all part of the creative process that we've come to embrace and know that you have to be open to all different kinds of ways of.
That's actually something that we talk about a lot of times when we're teaching improvisation in jazz. Think of it as a conversational style. Like it's you're always conversing from one player to another player in what you're playing and how you're approaching it. And you can tell. We talked about it in the other video when we reacted to his Bring Me the Horizon, the 30 Seconds to Mars video. When we reacted to that, we talked about how we could tell he had an improvisation background. There's a lot of improv in his style and his background, and he confirms it here in this as well. But it just, again, the whole conversational standpoint, that's what improvisation is. It's such a cool relationship between you and the other performers.
Having music, and there's nothing off the table. Anything you might think sounds like a lounge band playing bad jazz, or you know, something funny or country sounding, whatever. Like, we always just try everything, because we're always trying to grow and change as a band and come up with new stuff. And at the end of the day, it always ends up sounding like us anyway. So that's how you can keep growing and challenging yourself as a musician and as a band, is to just keep trying anything. For a drummer, it's a great place to be in a band like that, where I feel I can do anything with Chili Peppers. We play all kinds of music, fast, slow, hard, medium, you know, whatever, loud, soft, and it's still
expand your horizon, if you will.
It's a very satisfying, you know, musical situation to be in. I'm grateful for that.
Very well said. Very well said. Like, that's like a PSA for music education as a whole. Like, man, love that. Love man, I did not know a lot about Chad Smith prior to these videos, guys. Our previous one with him doing 30 Seconds to Mars and this, and I love him. He is freaking incredible. Not only as a player, like I think this is a cool. We get to look into the scenes a little bit of him as a person as well here as a musician. He's an incredible player. Everyone that I've seen in these videos overplays whenever they try to play this, and he for the most part was overplaying a good bit. But just incredible for a first time listen and picking this up. But what I'm more impressed with here in this actually is not so much as playing, as much as it is his appreciation for music as a whole and his approach towards music. It's just again, it's a great PSA for music education. Be open to everything. When I teach my kids, we try to do a very varied, program. We try to do all sorts of different types of songs and styles and genres so that we give them a broad perspective on music and that they may not always like every type of music that's out there in the world, but they can at least appreciate it and understand it and appreciate it for what it is. And I just, man, his comments here just hit so hard, not hard, but hit home for me so well. Yeah, just loved what he said. Again, I'm more caught aback by his words in this case than I am his playing. Either way, they're both phenomenal, both absolutely phenomenal, and I really, really highly appreciate what he brings to the table as a musician, as a person, as a drum set player, all of the above. Absolutely loved it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I did. I really like these Drumeo videos. These are great to kind of see behind the scenes and how people are able to listen and play and their approach and their styles to playing. It's really cool. Let me know if you guys want to catch more Drumeo content in the future. We will, spoiler alert, be looking into a Tool video. I think it was Mike Portnoy, Mike Portnoy, performance of a Tool song. We'll get to that in a little ways down the road. But if there are other Drumeo videos, guys, that you'd like us to check out, let me know what they are, because these seem like great things for us to look into. It's just some great playing, great musicianship, just good stuff all across the board that I for one really appreciate, and I'd love to hear if you guys are interested in that as well. Last but not least, guys, if you guys are interested in seeing more of our content, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And major shout out to our patrons, guys. Couldn't do this without them. So just want to say thank you again for all of our patrons and all our support, guys. With that being said, everybody, catch you next time.
This place just cannot be beat.